We are your MCs for tonight's homecoming ceremony. This evening, we honor the 14 seniors that have been chosen to represent North Penn High School as this year's homecoming court. Please give your attention to the center of the field as we introduce and recognize the 2025 homecoming court.
Our first nominee for homecoming queen is Miss Deja Dublin, escorted by Carter Hanks. Deja has been an all-star cheerleader for 12 years and has finished out her career with 3 NCAA jackets and medals, 1 Summit Champion medal and ring, and both first and second place in world medals. This season, she's a cheerleader for the North Penn cheerleading team. When she's not in school, Deja enjoys watching shows and movies, hanging out with her friends, and making memories with her favorite person, her younger sister, Bria. Yep. Deja hopes to major in film and cinematography. If Deja could go anywhere in the world, she would go to Bora Bora to relax in their clear waters and expensive resorts. Her favorite quote is, "Everybody changes the world." Ladies and gentlemen, Deja Dublin.
Our first nominee for Homecoming King is Rajan Pagat, escorted by John V. Pagat. Rajan has been playing the trombone for years and brings the same dedication and enthusiasm to everything he does. He proudly serves as the president of the senior class cabinet and enjoys playing volleyball with friends. Outside of school, Rajan loves traveling, having visited more than 15 countries around the world, watching movies, and of course, eating tacos. He's passionate about math, chemistry, and technology and hopes to pursue a career in a STEM-related field. Rajan's favorite quote is, "Work hard in silence, let success make the noise." Ladies and gentlemen, Rajan Pagat.
The next nominee for Homecoming Queen is Miss Dablina Kundu, escorted by Arpita Majumdar. Dablina is the charismatic lead anchor lighting up the North Penn TV, but that's just the beginning. She's a children's robotics campus assistant by day and Wawa's most dedicated worker by night. A proud member of the North Penn Engineering Academy, Dablina's sights are set on a future in engineering. When she's not conquering her many roles, she's probably daydreaming about cats, tearing through books, and diving into the Marvel Universe. Her favorite quote, "But even if we don't have the power to choose where we come from, we can still choose where we go from there." Ladies and gentlemen, Dablina Kundu.
Our next nominee for Homecoming King is Mr. Jacob DiPietro, escorted by Sophia Lawrence. Jacob DiPietro is a dedicated senior who values perseverance, community, and personal growth. In his spare time, he enjoys working out at the gym, playing basketball, gaming on 2K26, and spending time with his friends and family. Inspired by his favorite quote, "Keep the main thing, by Jalen Hurts, Jacob stays focused on his goals and the things that matter most. After high school, Jacob plans to attend a trade school. Living with cystic fibrosis, Jacob demonstrates remarkable strength and resilience, dedicating his time to fundraising efforts and hoping of finding a cure. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob DiPietro.
The next nominee for Homecoming Queen is Miss Kenza Lujuji, escorted by Naveed Khan. Kenza has been swimming since she was 4 years old and is a proud member of North Penn's swimming and diving team. She is actively involved in Key Club, UNICEF, Special Olympics, American Red Cross, and the Bengali Cultural Club. Kenza serves on cabinet for both Muslim Student Association, Sharing Access Club, and is the student ambassador for AAPI Leadership's Mental Health Committee. Kenza hopes to major in pre-med with the aspiration to become a pediatric oncologist. If she could go anywhere in the world, Kenza would visit Brazil to experience diverse cultures and tropical environments. Her favorite quote is, "Tough times never last, but tough people do." Ladies and gentlemen, Kenza Lujuji.
Our next nominee for Homecoming King is Mr. Cameron Higgins, escorted by Elijah Pickney. Cameron has been working at Jersey Mike's since he was 14. He is the middle child of 8 siblings, 4 brothers, and 4 sisters. He came to Pembroke Middle School in 8th grade. At the high school, he is always staying after for a club or an event. Cameron has worked with NPTV for 3 years and is also an EPIC, Science Olympiad, SGA Senate, Link Leader, Key Club, UNICEF, VCC, and is the Vice President of Korean Club. Cameron is always referencing Michael Jackson because he's been amazed by him since he was young and thinks he is the greatest music artist to ever live. His favorite quote is, "At the end of the day, it's night." Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Higgins.
Our next nominee for Homecoming Queen is Miss Sophie Mann, escorted by Cole Taylor. Sophie has been playing volleyball since she was 6th grade and has been on the varsity volleyball team for 3 years. She is also a manager for the boys volleyball high school team. Sophie is a part of several clubs, including Italian Club, Minithon, Link Crew, and Special Olympics. Outside of school, Sophie played 4 years of club volleyball and now coaches for 13 and 14U. She enjoys hanging out with friends, going to concerts, and vacations to the beach. Sophie plans to major in psychology and hopes to work with children one day. Her favorite quote is, "If you never bleed, you're never gonna grow." Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Mann.
Our next nominee for Homecoming King is Mr. Brendan Leary, escorted by Callie McKee. Brendan has been a part of theater at North Penn since 7th grade and is excited to be working on his 5th show at North Penn High School. He is also the president of North Penn Thespians. He is a part of the Bards and Chamber Corps and plays French horn and symphonic band. He is also a proud member of NHS and Tri-M. Outside of school, he does community theater and takes dance classes. Brendan hopes to become a kindergarten teacher one day and wants to thank Mrs. McCarthy's 1st grade class at Gwinnett Square for being the best class to teach ever. Ladies and gentlemen, Brendan Leary.
The next nominee for Homecoming Queen is Miss Isabel Mikulski, escorted by Toby Rhodes. Isabel is the captain of the North Penn's girls volleyball team, president of Minithon, and a dedicated member of the track team, National Honor Society, and Special Olympics. Beyond her busy schedule, she values spending time with her family and friends and enjoys reading the Hunger Games series. With a passion for science and helping others, Isabel hopes to major in biology and pursue a career in the medical field. Her favorite quote is from The Empire Strikes Back, "Do or do not, there is no try." Ladies and gentlemen, Isabel Mikulski.
Our next nominee for Homecoming King is Mr. Cameron Maynor, escorted by Tanel Maynor. Cameron, proudly wearing number 23 for the North Penn football team, is a hard-working running back known for his determination and heart on and off the field. Football has taught him discipline, leadership, and the power of teamwork, qualities he carries into every part of his life. Cameron is a man of Christ who finds strength through his faith and family, supported by his loving parents and 2 siblings. His favorite quote, "I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me," Philippians 4:13, reminds him to stay humble and driven no matter the challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Maynor.
Our next nominee for Homecoming Queen is Miss Emily Nguyen, escorted by Joey Sharkey. Emily has been a member of both Vietnamese Cultural Club and Link Crew. For the past 7 years, Emily has been training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because she loves the challenge and discipline of the sport. She is a proud sister of 3 younger siblings. Emily has always dreamed of becoming a dermatologist to help others and make a difference in people's lives. Her favorite quote is, "Do things for people not because of who they are or what they do in return, but because of who you are." Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Nguyen.
Our next nominee for Homecoming King is Mr. Jeff Pushart, escorted by Nancy Pushart. Jeff has been golfing since the age of 13 and played on the high school golf team for 2 years. Along with being a part of Special Olympics, Jeff is the vice president of North Penn Barstool that he runs alongside the president, Matthew Pownall. Jeff is the youngest child and lives with his dad, Andrew, his mom, Nancy, older sister, Maria, and his dog, Dixie. Jeff enjoys going to the gym, watching movies, listening to music, hanging out with friends, and traveling the world. In his future, Jeff plans to join the Marines and become a pilot where he will continue his journey in seeing the world. His favorite quote is, "He who never does anything wrong will never do anything at all." Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Pushart.
Our final nominee for Homecoming Queen is Miss Ava Sujak, escorted by Tara Sujak. Ava has been a proud member of North Penn's UNICEF Club, where she serves as secretary, as well as a dedicated member for the both diving and track teams for the last few years. She also takes part in NPTV, where she enjoys being creative behind the camera. Ava loves hanging out with friends and meeting new people, and in her free time, she enjoys sewing and making unique clothes. She has 2 younger siblings who can drive her a little bit crazy, but always keep her on her toes and have helped shape her into the person she is today. Ladies and gentlemen, Ava Sujak!
Our final Homecoming King nominee is Jeet Sadpute, escorted by Delaney Duke. Jeet Sadpute has been a part of the marching band, indoor drumline, wind ensemble, jazz band, and choral groups during his time at North Penn. Music has been an important thing for his time in high school. Jeet lives with his parents and younger brother. When he's not at band rehearsal, he enjoys practicing drums, spending time outside, being with his friends, and attending concerts. Jeet plans to study history in college. His favorite quote is from Rick Rubin, "I have no technical ability and I know nothing about music. I know what I like and what I don't like." Ladies and gentlemen, Jeet Sadpute. Before we announce our 2025 Homecoming King and Queen, we would like to thank our SGA co-advisors, Ms. Young and Mr. Flock.
At this time, we would like you to help us welcome back our 2024 Homecoming Queen, Demi Webb Dennis.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, our second runner-up for Homecoming King is Mr. Jeff Pushart.
And our second runner-up for Homecoming Queen is Miss Isabel Mikulski.
Our first runner-up for Homecoming King is Mr. Cameron Maynard.
Our first runner-up for Homecoming Queen is Miss Deja Dublin.
And now, our 2025 Homecoming King is Mr. Cameron Higgins.
And finally, your 2025 Homecoming Queen is Miss Deblina Kundu.
We would once again like to congratulate Mr. Cameron Higgins and Miss Deblina Kundu and all the members of the Homecoming Court.
Thank you and good luck, Knights, in the second half.